Charlemagne, say the gang, dunk it other day, man.
You are a donkey.
Man, oh man. Donkey of the day for Friday, January 12th goes to Dope45, our celebrity in chief and his bigoted base, Donald J. Trump. This is the Donald's first donkey of 2018, but we casting a wide net with this one because this is going to his bigoted base, the people who continue to support Donald Trump in spite of his blatant racism, bigotry, prejudice, misogyny, and all-around bull caca. Now, if you haven't heard, on Thursday, yesterday, the White House had a meeting about Caribbean and African immigrants, and after an attendee proposed to restore protections for immigrants from Haiti, El Salvador, and some African nations ravaged by war and natural disasters as part of a larger immigration deal, Donald Trump, according to the Washington Post, asked the question, why are we having all these people from sugar, honey, iced tea, whole countries come here? You don't believe me? Let's go to CNN's Don Lemon. He's more of a reputable source than me.
This is CNN Tonight. I'm Don Lemon. The President of the United States is racist. A lot of us already knew that. Today, President Trump, talking with lawmakers in the Oval Office about immigrants from Haiti, from El Salvador, and Africa, said, and I quote, "Why are we having all these people from countries come here?" And CNN is told that he went on to say, "Why do we need more Haitians? Take them out."
Let's be clear. The only S-hole I see on this planet is Donald Trump's mouth, okay? Once again, for the final time, racist, bigoted white people are and will be referred to as crack-ass crackers and white devils. Okay, Donald Trump is the cracker-in-chief, and if you're more mad about me calling racist bigots crackers than you are having a president who builds walls instead of bridges, then you're part of the problem. My guy, iJoeWright86 on Twitter said this morning, it's crazy Donald Trump supporters will make racist remarks but don't like to be called racist. Nah, you getting all that energy back and then some. All right, let me tell you something, man. If I know my Haitians like I know my Haitians, okay, Donald Trump should be sick by Tuesday. All right, I expect Donald Trump to be coughing up a frog or turning into one by Tuesday. You want to call places like Africa, El Salvador, and Haiti S-holes? Well, when you start having an uncontrollable sweat and your stomach starts rumbling and you lose all your appetite and then you start feeling like you have a terrible case of diarrhea and you run to the bathroom to defecate, Mr. President, but instead you throw up and instead of vomit, feces comes out your mouth, then you will understand that your mouth has been turned into an actual S-hole. Drop one of the clues bombs for my Haitian masters. All right? Where them dolls at? Now, Donald Trump has showed me a long time ago who he is, and I believe him. My question is this to his bigoted base, to the people who voted for him. Why are y'all still trying to act like y'all don't believe him? Now, I don't think everyone who voted for Trump is a racist, but I do believe in this moment, everyone who continues to still support Trump is definitely racist. If you're not racist, then you're an accomplice to racism, okay? We all know all white people aren't prejudiced. That's just a ridiculous notion. But since it's Martin Luther King Jr. weekend, let me give you a quote from MLK Jr., okay? MLK said, "The ultimate tragedy is not the oppression and cruelty by the bad people, but the silence over that by the good people." If you are a so-called good white person, prove it. Use your privilege to combat prejudice. If you are defending Donald Trump at this point, cool. I like overt racists. I like knowing where people stand. Let's draw a line in the sand. You don't like niggas? Fine. I don't like racist, bigot, crack-ass crackers. We can segregate ourselves, okay? If I know you're a racist, I know to stay away from you. But the racists who are open with the racism aren't the problem. It's those of you who are silent about what Trump is doing. You're the problem. You a real American? You believe in equality, liberty, and justice for all. If you believe that, then why aren't you speaking out? Okay, this has nothing to do with conservative and liberal, Republican and Democrat. This has to do with right versus wrong, good versus evil, God versus Satan. This is about having a commander-in-chief that builds bridges, not walls. It's time to pick a side. I'm not trying to be diplomatic with racists. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Donald Trump's whole bigoted base can suck my big black Zozo. Okay? All right? Whoa. To the Make America Great Again crowd, you do know America is great because of immigrants. America was built by immigrants. Salute to Philip Mudd. He is a white male. He's the ex-deputy director of the CIA's Counterterrorist Center and the FBI's National Security Branch. He was on Don Lemon last night, and he was so eloquent speaking on the subject of America being built by people from these S-holes that Trump talks about. Now, I love the fact that Philip Mudd was letting the S-hole fly on CNN, but we can't because we not cable. Trust me, I asked last night. All right, let's hear it.
I'm not surprised. In one way, I'm proud. I am a proud shitholer. My family was called wops and mackerel eaters. I'm proud of that. We came when people from Ireland and Italy were seen as dirty people, dirty Catholics who didn't belong in a Protestant country. Shitholers built this country 110 years ago. They were called slopers and slant eyes. I work for shitholers who protected this country after 9/11. I'm proud today. I'm proud to be a shitholer, and I want a t-shirt. #I am them. It's not about black people, and it's not about white people from Norway. It's about the people who built America and who we denigrated until we became ashamed and we realized that's inappropriate. And we're learning the lesson again today.
A round of applause to Philip Mudd. We're not getting no T-shirts, though. Okay, we're not embracing the S-hole thing, all right? Tired of turning these crackers terrible terms into terms of endearment, okay? I don't even know this guy, Philip Mudd, but I love him because he was on CNN not biting his tongue, all right? He was telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This is ex-deputy director of the CIA's Counterterrorist Center and the FBI's National Security Branch on CNN with Don Lemon speaking truth to power. Let's hear more of this. This is on CNN. I love this.
A white honky from Norway can come here.
Oh.
But a black dude from Haiti can't.
Oh.
What does that tell you in America that in one generation called you a nigger? What does that tell you, Don? I can tell you that what that tells a honky like me. We're no different than we were a generation ago, and we're learning the same lessons that we learned when we called the Chinese man a slant eye, when we called a man from Guatemala a spick and a wetback, and we called a black man a nigger.
Even though he on our side, that ER still hurt.
That hurt. That last one? Oh, my gosh.
It's still stuck. But simple and plain. That's it, baby. Okay, that's what it's about. This is about the good people, the Americans of all races, genders, and sexualities who really believe in equality, who really believe in liberty and justice for all. It's about us versus cracker white devils. Lines have been drawn. Teams have been chosen. Now ask yourself, what side of history do you want to be on? All right, if you're not sure which side to be on, choose the side that got the little old men in straw hats and fishnet shirts. Because those going to be the people who ask to speak to Trump at a public appearance. Those are the people who are going to clap their hands and it's going to look like they doing the LeBron James pregame chalk toss ritual. All right? That's the side you want to be on, because when a Haitian goes, that's it! I don't know what you just said, but I just know when a Haitian goes, finish for that! Please give the cracker-in-chief Donald Trump and his base of bigots the biggest hee-haw. Now just suck my big black Zozo, okay? I got no rap for y'all. None. Ain't no negotiations. We ain't got nothing to talk about, all right? Y'all are what y'all are. I am what I am, all right? Kiss my black ass, all right? Haitians coming to this country every day, B. Get you some soup, jumu, some ginger tea. You'll be all right. You tough, right? You tough, right?